I'm Natalie. I'm the founder and executive director of Aventura Community School. We're home this summer. This is our beautiful new permanent campus, and one of our favorite things about our new campus is that we have Little Wonders right next door. This is a dream that Angela and I have been talking about for years, and we're thrilled that we finally get to welcome our Aventura families to this location, but also our Little Wonders families, and there's a lot of overlap there. We have Katie will talk about this, but we have many Aventura staff that are benefiting from this partnership, able to bring their children to the school where they work. I also see many of our Aventura parents bringing their younger siblings over here. And then every day at pickup, there are a few Little Wonders staff that walk over to pick up their children from Aventura. So a beautiful partnership already in the works. We have a lot of friends in this room, so I won't go too in-depth about Aventura, but for those who may be less familiar with us, we are a bilingual project-based learning charter school. We launched in 2022 with 110 small but mighty founding families. This year we're serving grades K to 4, about 400 families, and we'll eventually grow to serve about 900 families every year in grades K through 8. So Aventura is a bilingual school. We're also an intentionally diverse community. About half of our students are Hispanic, Spanish-speaking families, and the others, for the most part, are English-speaking families. Of course, we're in Southeast Nashville, so lots of languages in the mix. But that's part of our model. Our students are learning from our 90% bilingual staff, but also through that beautiful, authentic social interaction at recess. This is my co-founder, Katie. Katie is, like me, a mom and an educator. We created Aventura to fulfill our dreams for education in Nashville, and she is also a Little Wonders mom and a board member.
Thank you for being here. I'll be brief, but again, I'm Katie. I am the mom of Dante, who is at Little Wonders next door, 9 months old. And I am proud to be on the Little Wonders board. I started as an educator in Nashville in 2015 and had to do a in-home nanny for daycare and had to bring my oldest with me to our morning school huddles because daycare didn't open in time. And so being a part of both this board for Little Wonders and as a school director where my staff can have that balance of work and life is really important to me, and I'm grateful for all of you for being here to make that possible.
Good morning. I'm Coco Melchiori, and I am the CEO of Little Wonders. So I get to welcome you to the Little Wonders community. If I have not met you yet, I am new to the early childhood education space and new to the Davidson County Charter space. So please do introduce yourself to me. It is my honor to welcome you to Little Wonders Early Learning Center at Aventura Community School. As a parent myself, I understood that choosing early childhood care wasn't just about finding somewhere safe for my kids to go. For me, when my children went to High Hopes, it was about finding a place that shared my values and seeing kind of the incredible potential in my children. At Little Wonders, we have the incredible privilege of serving Davidson County's hardworking educators alongside wonderful families from all different sectors of our community, including those with siblings in our partner and host schools. What drives us is a fundamental belief that learning begins at birth. Most of your brain development happens in those first 5 years of life. We are so much more than a daycare. We don't really like that word. We are centers of early learning. We're cultivating young minds through evidence-based curriculum across 170 seats and 3 campuses. More to come. Here's what truly sets us apart, I believe. There is a culture of care and transparency throughout our team. We are a school, our teachers are educators, we respect them as such, we pay them as such, we include them as such. And the magic you will experience when you tour Little Wonders today comes from those remarkable humans who choose to spend their days nurturing the most precious gifts. They are empowered to do this by our senior leadership team, and we are so blessed by them. I am excited that some of them are here with us today, and I get to introduce them. We have several people that make Little Wonders work. A few consultants behind the scenes. Kevin Neely is our marketing consultant. You'll see him behind the camera. You might have seen some of his work when you were scrolling on social media. If we were doing the algorithm right, he did that. We also have Charlie Williams here, who works on our financial stuff with us. He is our financial consultant. He's in the back there, also next to our accountant, Natalie D'Ambro, who is absolutely wonderful. She is from Your CFO to Go, but really she's a part of our team and our culture here. And then I am delighted to get to introduce you all to our director, like our principal of Little Wonders here at Aventura Community School. She's an Aventura parent. She has over 20 years in early childhood education, 10 of which she did as a school leader. She is our leader here, and we were so lucky to get her. Her name is Elizabeth Ayton, and she is in the back here. She's waving at you. You will get to see her. You will get to meet her. She is a staunch advocate and a wonderful partner to our Little Wonders networking community. And then many of you know Zara Beth Davis, who is our founding executive director. She was a visionary leader who worked with our founding board to bring this dream to life. ZB, as you might know her, is pursuing the final stages of her doctoral work at Vanderbilt. And she is in the back here. She will continue to work on that doctorate and help elevate Little Wonders' mission as our chief program officer this fall. Every day, I have the great privilege of witnessing the beautiful chaos that exists in education, and I did not anticipate how much I would truly love being a leader of this business and watching these Little Wonders grow. I am so, so grateful to so many of you that made this day at Aventura happen, and to all of our partners and the people that are here to support us today. Now I am honored that I get to turn it over to someone who was also a part of the visionary leadership that began Little Wonders. She is instrumental in shaping who we are today. She is the founder of STEM Preparatory Schools, a founding board member of Little Wonders ELC, and founder and CEO of Thrive Therapies. So Dr. Kristen McGrainer.
Good morning, everyone. It's so fantastic to see old friends and new friends here today as we celebrate the third Little Wonder site that we have launched in the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 since before the pandemic. And that's how this started, is a group of charter school leaders coming together, recognizing that in order to support whole children in our buildings, we needed to support whole teachers who were working every day in service of other people's children. It took a lot of phone conversations and Zooms that a small group of us had during some of the hardest times in running schools, yet this group continued to prioritize this work. Certainly not because it's easy. Launching early learning, launching schools, period, is not easy. It is the hardest thing I think any member of this founding group will ever do. And a lot of people in this room, from Natalie to others, have experience doing just that. In this time of finding solutions for early learning, there's so much work to be done, from policy to practice, funding models. How do you make it all work? And I think the incredible point of promise for Little Wonders is that we have figured out, not perfectly, not yet, but pretty darn close, how to make it work. We look forward to continuing this impact, not only in the context of the Little Wonders sites that we operate today, but also for our community in Nashville and Davidson County more broadly. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize that group of leaders who came together and continues to come together in support of this work. So if I could have the board members of Little Wonders please stand to be recognized. Thank you all. Nick Frank, Katie Castellon, Karen Vernon, Andrea Walker, Kathy Ennis, Stephanie Bundy, Caitlin Burkholder-Travis, Angela Goddard. We wouldn't be in this moment without you all, and I continue to appreciate all of your efforts in the micro and bigger moments of this work. Would also like to take this opportunity to recognize Brittany Irby from Mayor O'Connell's office. Thank you for being here and your support of children throughout our city. Finally, would like to introduce someone who has been key to the care of children and communities for quite some time, and who continues to support us in all the large and small ways. And that's Jude White from the Department of Human Services. She is the Assistant Commissioner, and we are so lucky to have her here today and her support.
Thank you so much. I am Jude White. I'm the Assistant Commissioner for Child Care and Community Services at the Tennessee Department of Human Services. So I am very grateful to be here. This is an important project to the state. At the Department of Human Services, we're committed to promoting early childhood environments that are safe, healthy, and developmentally rich. We all know that childcare is crucial to community well-being and economic opportunity. And this Aventura Community School Little Wonders partnership is a shining example of that public-private philanthropic partnership. And so there are some keys to that partnership. I wrote them down because I didn't want to forget. First of all, you have an employer who wants to invest in childcare and attracting and retaining a strong workforce. You've got a state agency that is committed to innovation and deploying resources to meet community needs. You've also got philanthropic partners who bring the broader community perspective and are willing to fill in the gaps that other resources can't reach. We've got an early learning partner. I feel like we're surrounded by early learning partners right now, which is fantastic. That's committed to delivering quality care. And you have parents who are seeking childcare solutions for their family. So it's really all those pieces and more coming together to create this magical experience for our children and our families. So over the last several years, DHS has prioritized engaging Tennessee employers to invest in their workforce through innovative childcare strategies. So we were fortunate that in 2023, during the 2023 legislative session, the Tennessee General Assembly passed the Child Care Improvement Fund, which is an investment of state dollars to support improvements in child care. So with those funds, we were able to create the New Care Partnerships Grant Program, which is all about, it's focused on bringing employers and child care providers together to understand workforce needs and to create the child care solutions that fit those needs. So this project is a result of that state investment. So an important characteristic of the New Care Partnerships is that each one is unique. We encourage creativity and innovation. This is an example of that, and it warms my heart to hear all the ways that there are bridges between Aventura Community School and Little Wonders. So both ways. So that's just fantastic. And so we hope this model continues to gather attention and continues to inspire private businesses to invest in these partnerships. So having employers who invest in childcare has many benefits. It builds a stronger connection between supply and demand. It helps with designing care that fits the work hours and family needs. And it's a valuable tool for employers to attract and retain a steady workforce. So again, we hope to see more and more of these models here in Nashville and of course across the state. And so I want to thank all the visionary leaders, all the board members, all the school staff members, all the Little Wonders staff members, board members, the philanthropic community, which is well represented today. Good to see you all. And just thank you. Everyone was a part of making this dream a reality. And so I thank you for being here and for all you've done to get us here, but all you're going to do to keep us moving forward